Alright people, this is Bear from Elliott Wave, and today we're going to take a look at the Nasdaq. As you can see, we are on the weekly. You see a blank chart because today we're going to work our way through account. And yes, I still have mine. It's right here. I just want to work with another account and see a few different alternates long term. So guys, probably that helps as usual. And then we'll just work our way all the way up through what is happening right now in the markets, which, looking at this chart, this is what's happening, and look at what has happened. Okay, so as I got this quote from Rowan Atkinson, so it's gonna, aka also known, Mr. Bean actor. Life. Wait, I gotta read it again. So a life. Just give me a second. A life is a tragedy in close up, but it's a comedy in a long shot. And I agree. Whenever you're in a situation, it feels pretty dramatic, right? Something bad happens, then a few years go by. You look at it and you just have a laugh about it. So, quote of the day is out. I should probably start to do every day, just nice quote. I gotta become one of those motivational traders that know nothing about trading, just but they up you up. Anyways. So I'll probably just get some subscriber. Okay, sorry, enough talking. So here's the way I like to work. I see this as the largest correction. That is no question about it. Okay, so I'm gonna use a cycle. Okay. Now, first question is, can we count 5 in here? Okay. The second question is wave 2 here or is wave 2 here? So we got our two questions. Let's try to work out the answers. So how would you count this? Probably a good way, a way to approach it could be 3, 4, 5, ABC. It could be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm just putting the labels here. I'm just going to work it through. So this has to be primary. Okay, so if we look at targets, okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So here I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be, couldn't it? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Sideways, kind of sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, you could count that as 5 actually. But I kind of like. You guys know I'm a big fan of flats. But can you count 5 in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably better. There you go. Okay. Here you could count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it could kind of work, you know. Could probably just come up with a few different counts. Not a huge fan of the small 4 compared to this 2, but that's why I first labeled this as a flat here. But could work out. Okay. Now I'm sure many pure as hell wave people are gonna just. Okay. So now that is the first question. Can we identify 5 ways? In a way or another, we can. Obviously, the thing is that I see many people. You could say, well, this is a 3-wave move, and let's say I agree with you. But you can also count it as 5. So you can say, okay, which one is it? Now, if any of us knew the answer, and when I say no, when I use the word no, the verb, the tense, the verb knows. I mean, 100% certainty. So, you guys, some of you might know, I'm a mathematician. We would say, I know, so with probability 1. So that it's certainty. Now, none of us know for certain, otherwise we'll be rich. Even about the past, even with Elliott Wave, you don't really know, right? Which is why the Elliott Wave theory gets quite some heavy criticism. So, that being said, I feel like my chair is about to just break apart very soon. Okay, so here we could count. We could count 3, couldn't we? Let me zoom in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess you kind of has 3 or 5. 1, 2. Because this. Oh, I don't know if I can. Nah, I don't think I can retrieve all that data when I go on the daily. Can't see daily data for that. I guess you could kind of. You can kind of as 5. You can kind of as 3. Okay. But yes. I think where you see might be 61.8% of A. Pretty close. Okay, you could also squeeze with A there, to be honest, and that would probably get you, 68. Sorry, 61. Yeah, this could also work. Nice 3 with sequence and 3 with move in B. Can we count 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess the answer is yes. So I'm gonna 1 A B C 2. So this would be primary. Okay. And what I was saying is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Could work, yes. Here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you could place this 3 here and just get a sideways 4. I'm much more sideways 4. That would also work. Okay. By the way, people, any question, let me know in the comments, or if you want to show me your accounts, whatever, talk with other people. There's a Discord. It's absolutely free. Just beware of scammers. Sorry about that, but there's not much you can do. Now there's a big question. Okay, so let's look at some targets. So 2.618 is here. Okay, so we could, in a way, say this. Okay. Now, this is pretty interesting to count. You say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let me zoom in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But wait, 1 here maybe. Or here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. That was 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay. So I think that's one way to count it. I should probably just label it, right? Now you can say, well, Barrett, wave 1 is so small compared to 3 and 5. I mean, minor 1, this wave 1. And I think you'd be kind of right, wouldn't you? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh well. Oh well. Wait a minute. 1, 2. 1, 2, sideways 2, up in 3, sharp 4, up in 5, for 1, and down in 2. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. There you go. We fixed the problem. Very well done. Okay, so I think that's one way to look at it. Should just right. So could you do this? Could you say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? But I mean, you couldn't, because that would be wave 3 and 4 and just absurd. So I guess, yep. You see what I'm saying, right? I'm saying, okay, what if you get a 5-wave move here, finished here, and then you have wave 3 here? But if wave 3 is here, first of all, it would be very short compared to wave 1, which is possible, but still. Second of all, I mean, correction of the degree will times for equality. This would be wave 4, this would be wave 2. Look at the size. Absolutely not. Okay, so that is how to, just wanted to point that out. Let's see. Kind of works with me. Let's draw the channel. Okay, so we're finding support on top of the middle line of the trend channel, which connects 1 and 3 projected to 2. You get the estimate for wave 4. Okay, that's how it's usually done. And we found the resistance potential with this wave 3 on top of 2.618%. Means that wave 3 right here is 2.328 times the length of wave 1 measured in percentage, not price. Okay, let's point that out. When you are on a log scale, as opposed to, I mean, technically it's exponential. Some people call it arithmetic. When you use these tools, okay, even Fibonacci or just regular retracements, when you are on, let's say, exponential scale, so not log, okay, be this one, they use price to measure length, okay? Probably need make a separate video. So let's say this is $30. Okay, so this is 10, this is 40. Oh well, sorry, let's make it easier for me. Okay, this is 100, this is 130. Okay, so this is a $30 move, and you want to measure on arithmetic scale, aka exponential. The tool, whatever tool you get, will take the length in terms of price. Okay, if you are on log scale, the tool you're using, if you adjust it for log scale, you can do it under review settings, will take the length in terms of percentage, which will be in this case 30%. That's why I made it easy for the math, which is different, okay? Because here, if you take, I know that's $100, but $100 here is like a move this big, okay? So if you take, I mean, probably just should have done it better. So this is what, 700 to 2000, a $1,300 move. A $1,300 move from 20 so to 23 is this big, okay? So if you measure using arithmetic scale, you place it here, equality would be here. Whereas you see that they don't look equal because it's a scale. So you need to use it in terms of percentage, and this is what? 150%, 150% is here. So you see how they are pretty much equal in length, okay? Yeah, it should probably just get explained to people. Okay, so hope you guys appreciate that. Okay, so I mean, honestly, this is my preferred count. I don't really have much more to say about it. It looks, because I said what I thought. I thought, what if wave 3 goes here, but if wave 3 is there, then wave 5 ends here, and this cycle wave 3 ends here, but then wave 4 is too short. So that can be. What else? You can say, well, what if wave 2 is here? Well, if wave 2 is here, then it's pretty interesting because this would be the largest correction. So this would be, there would have to be a 1, 2, right? Because you'd have 1, 2 here, largest correction here, so 1, 2. and that would be extremely bullish. Okay, so I'm gonna stick to this one. Now the big question is, where is wave 5 going to end, right? Now, if I knew the answer, I wouldn't be here, but let's try to give an educated guess. Okay, so many times wave 5s are as long as wave 1. Equality is at $30,000. 0.618 is also very another common target, which we've met, and now we're going back below it, and which it's at 20,000. Both 20 and 30 are very important number, especially 20. Okay. All right. So that being said, what am I trying to say? I'm saying that technically we could have a bottom in place, a top in place. Now, if we zoom out, okay, here, and we say, okay, we have a bottom in place, then we open up the possibility to a wave 4 of this degree, right? Which would have to pair up with the tech crash, okay? So we would expect something pretty similar in terms of length, okay? Let's just say wave 4 will be 61.8%. It would be a retracement all the way down to 7,000 if we have a bottom in place now. Now, that would leave us, okay, I should probably just delete this. Okay, so that would leave, that will leave us, okay, third time is going to be the right one, with this much room, this much margin for wave count invalidation, right? And this is an index. If we look at the S&P, which has been out for more, or even better, the Dow, we've never seen a wave 4 of such degree retrace all the way down near that wave 2 of, wave 1 of the same degree. So that close to Elliott wave kind of validation of 4 overlapping with 1. Okay, go look at history, go look at the Dow. So what makes me think is, I doubt this wave 5 is in place, or is going to be in place anytime soon. I'm pretty bullish long term. I'm expecting further upside. Now, if we bring out, we measure wave 1 against 3, equality stands at 36,000, and 1.78 stands at 381,000. Now, it's always the same story. Barrett, 380,000? You nuts? Well, people, I'm not saying it's going to happen next year. It could take 30 years, 50 years. If I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, if it were to happen, it would take a long time. But remember, this is equality. We're this close to equality, okay? So it means that the time we spent from 85 to 99, which is 14 years, okay, of a bull market, and then we bottom, okay? It didn't take even much, 2 years of a bear market, which is it's not much. And then we resume the rally, the bull market, okay? So from 02 to, let's say 27, so 25 years, okay? So here, I'm sure people are currently in a bubble. Here, definitely people are currently in a bubble. Boom, we rallied the same amount of percentage, okay? So it's the same as if you put your money here in 85 and you exited here, which I don't even know if anyone did it. Probably not. And you did the same here, you'd have the same gain, okay? So the history repeated itself. What I'm trying to say is, it happened once. Don't be surprised if it were to happen again, okay? And obviously, if you look at the Dow, if you look at the S&P, you have more history. You can see how it just keeps on happening, right? Now you could go into more detailed stuff, more macroeconomic stuff, which I know a bit because of school, but it's not the point. It's not the place nor the point. But it could happen, okay? So that being said, if you're still watching, props to you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you watching, tuning in. I mean, at this point, you just might as well subscribe. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Okay, so Okay, so I figured there would have been some older counts. Okay. Okay, this should do. So, we're assuming wave 4 is in place here, okay? And at this point, we will assume that we're not expecting a top in primary wave 5, rather a top in intermediate wave 1, okay? That's what we agreed on. Now, am I right? Am I wrong? As usual, if I knew I wouldn't be here, but that's my educated guess now because of the count that I have for 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you guys know the problem that I have here, right? I mean, at this point, I'm even wondering. Could this be happening? Sorry, I messed up. So this is minute. Should I probably use higher degrees, but that's all right. You guys will forgive me. Could this be happening? One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, here's what I wouldn't like about this count. This is 2 degrees less than this. It took much time, but in length they're pretty much the same. It is longer than this, which is 1 less degree. So, you know, if I were to think about the right look, I wouldn't be satisfied. Okay? So, can we come up with, oopsie, a different count? Well, you guys know me. I very much like this count. Okay. Flat here or complex, whatever. Just, you get the point. It would kind of, let's look at look, it even fits the trend channel. So that's also additional confluence. Now, some of you may be, oh, well, Barrett, but show us the, I can't say what I wanted to say. Show us the sub count. Sorry, people. And, okay, challenge accepted. So, let's focus on it. So here, obviously, I have it as a leading diagonal. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5, down into 1, 2. Here you could probably say 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Let me do this. Okay. Sorry. Here what I said is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Perfect. A, B, C. Minute. Orange. Okay, so this is a bit tricky. To be fair, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat a bit. It reminds me of my, no, I'm just kidding. Sorry, sorry. Don't swear, Barrett, don't swear. And in diagonal, ABC into 1, ABC, 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 ABC. Right? Many times in diagonal we'll have an extended 1. I mean, 1 has to be, if it's contracting, 1 has to be the longest. So, still. Okay. ABC. Now here's the fun part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is corrective, which is why I like to label it as ABC. Oh well, but that wouldn't work with it because you wouldn't have, so it'd have to be short A, extended C, unless it's a wave X. If you label it as X, then you can say ABC, ABC, right? Now I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure. Just being honest. I'm not sure what literature says about complex corrections being, let's say, flats. Okay, I'm not sure. But I guess if it's a double 3 or triple 3, then I mean it's a series of flats, so it could work out, couldn't it? I guess. But it kind of works. There's a complex, I mean, not complex, complicated part that I always struggle with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, I really struggle with this. I really struggle. What did I have here? Let me see. Okay, I have ABC there. 1, 2. Ah, God. Yeah, I struggle with this. So I'm just gonna cheat on there. Sorry, people. I'll do better next time. So that I think this video is gonna be very long, but still. So here it will be ABC so far. Which degree? I don't know. Could be minor. Sorry, it could be minute. So that this is going to be minor, and we corrected it a bit deeper. That would be ideal if I was expecting a wave 2. Am I expecting a wave 2? Yes. Do I think wave 1 is in place? As I always say, the market doesn't care about what I think, so it's pointless even to answer. But this is one way to look at it. Let me just put everything in here. Okay. Other accounts that I had with this one, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. So suggesting yes, 1, 2, same thing. Just this would be wave A, B, and C. I guess it's possible. I kind of don't mind this count, to be honest. I mind this. This looks like crap. Remember to breathe. Sorry. Nah, this I'm gonna delete it soon. I don't like that. Okay, so thank you, people. Any questions? You guys let me know in the comments. Join Discord if you want. It's free. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I will see. Have a great weekend. I will see you soon.